Wanted to go through one of the most useful features in Tekla EPM, but it's kind of one of those hidden gems that kind of stuck over in the settings that some don't use, but everybody that does really likes it, and that's automated events here. So if you go to maintenance and automated events, you'll see if you don't have anything set up in here, you at least probably have three things set up. These items for database backup, optimizing the database tables, and publish to Trimble Connect. But I won't go over those right now, but I want to talk about how to do automated reports. If you're constantly going into EPM and printing the same report over and over, whether that's monthly, whether that's daily, weekly, whatever, set up an automated event for it to do it automatically and have it emailed to yourself or have it saved somewhere on the server. And let me show you how to do this. Let me go to new event. And I'm going to set up an inventory usage report. I used to do this every month. It would show me all of the inventory that was used by project for the prior month. So I'm just naming it inventory usage. Then I'm going to choose for event type. I'm going to choose report. So now let's go to event properties and set this up. Report grouping just helps you narrow down narrow down the reports that you have to look through in order to choose which one you want. So I'm going to go inventory history. I'm going to go select reports. I'm going to choose this job sum. It gives you inventory usage by project. So I'm going to go OK there. Just note also here that I could choose multiple reports if I wanted to and just continue to choose a bunch of them if I wanted to and have them all fire off at the same time. I'm just going to do one of them here, just do that job sum, but just note you could run multiple reports at the same time. Now I'm going to set a filter. So once again, filters are so good in here. You have so many options. Main filter I want to set here though. If I want to see all the inventory that was used on projects in the prior month, I want to set a filter for TFS date here. Now, think about it. If I want this thing to automatically run every month, I can't put a hard date in here. So I'm going to use this expression right here. When I hit that, I want to go down here and say, I want to utilize, when this report fires off, I want the beginning date or the minimum date to be the first of the prior month. Where am I here? First of previous month, and then the maximum here is going to be the last of previous month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this on the first of the month in the middle of the night, and it's going to say go get all TFS, anything that was TFS from the first of the previous month through the last of the previous month. That's the only filter I'm going to set for this one. I'm going to go OK. So I've got my report selected. I've got my filter set. I'm going to have it run as a PDF here. And now I got to tell it what to do with it. Now I can save it to a directory if I wanted to and just choose where I want it to go on the server or whatever I wanted to do there. Most of you would probably like to do this send by email. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my company, Fabrication Information Systems, my company, and then I'm going to choose who I want this to go to. So I'm going to choose myself here and then go add recipient. You'll see that my name goes down here in the recipient box. Let's just, then I can pick whoever I want. I'll choose this other guy, go add recipient there. And just notice too here that you could set this up to where you're emailing this to clients or to any other contact in the system. This can be really useful for like if overdue drawing report, where you could send to your client once a week a listing of all the overdue drawings. Takes away the excuse they might have of, well, I didn't know those were overdue. Well, yeah, you do. I send you a report every week. So just note that it doesn't have to be just internal people. It can be, it can go out to others outside of the system or outside of your company just by choosing another contact here. So I'm going to say OK here, close this. Note that this says outgoing email is not enabled. Continue. Yes, I do, and I'm going to show you what that means. It's here under failure notifications. If you'll look at outgoing SMTP server, these are your email settings so that the system knows how to send the actual email. So you'll have to get IT to fill this out, or if you have that information, just fill it out. And that way the emails can actually fire off. Notice that the failure notifications, I put my own email address in here so that if this ever did not fire off or did not run, then I would get an email notification saying, hey, this automated event didn't run. Now, I just need to, at this point, set a schedule. When do I want this? When do I want this report to go out? Just notice here on interval, I could say I could send it out every so many minutes, so many hours, or so many days. I don't want the report that often. We'll go to scheduled here and hit add. And a lot of reports you may want to do, hey, I'm going to send out a daily report or something. I don't want to on this one, but I could say what day I wanted a report to go, and say if I wanted something to go every Friday or maybe every Monday morning and send it out in the middle of the night, I could do that. For this particular one, I'm going to say send it out on 31st day of the month. And I want that to run at 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, let me say the first day of the month, because I told it to do the prior month. So let's just say that if this were to run February 1st, it would give me a report showing January 1st through January 31st. So I'm just going to save. I've got my schedule set. I've got it named. I've got my report chosen along with the filters. And when I hit save, that should run the next time that I have it set in the schedule. Just notice, though, that the remote server has to be running in order for this automated event to run as well. So if that isn't running, it's not going to run. So, but this is really, really useful. It can also help you save purchasing extra licenses. If you're buying licenses just so accounting can come in here and run a report it once a month, set up an automated event so they don't even have to come in here. So really nice feature. Set up all your automated reports, have them run without you having to even come in here. Let me know if you got any questions in the comments below.